Well, well, well. It appears that it is time to add another piece to the puzzle. Or should I say, the final fragment of an existing piece. The weather has been wild throughout all these decades. Many different things. The era of storms, that great ice age as well. And as well as the times between them, in which the weather was fluctuating, getting extremely cold, and then somewhat attempting to return to normal. Great fogs, powerful snowstorms, thunderstorms, many different non-stop conditions. Well, when those certain tornado bays emerged from the fog and battled, it would appear that not all of them were there at that time period. Some more time had passed, and that is when that great ice age occurred. And of course, the weather fluctuating. Crazy snow, rain, fog, many conditions, even all of them happening in a very short amount of time. However, towards the end of that ice age, when it was thought to be over, it still lingered. The weather getting that much colder once again. But it would appear that the missing tornado bays had appeared as well. Or should I say, missing bay. Well, I guess it's time to tell the story. In that greatly fluctuating, legendary area. Those legendary countryside ancient lands. So, the conditions continue to change. So many rapid fire conditions. A surge of heat, crazy fogs, intense thunderstorms, and non-stop bone-chilling ice. Well, looks like things have been interesting even here on the surface. Well, I've been up in the clouds. My tornado brethren and sistren, all lingering throughout these lands. But I had to go off and do special training. I am that great eagle that soars through the skies. So while they trained on the surface, I had to go and train in the skies. But their time will come where they would join me as well. But I know El Drago and the others know that. El Drago is the one that sent me away after all. But I'm sure the others know. Yeah, we've more than known. Remember, you went off when we were all way younger. Well, not that much younger. It was just some time ago. You had a duty, naturally. The great eagle that soars through the skies. All of us being land-themed bays. But you being a sky-themed bay. Going up there and finding your true potential. Well, it's great to see you again, eagle. Well, Unicorno. It's nice seeing you. As well as you too, Zarafa. Likewise. It's great to have you back. I assume that your training went well. It did. Even though it's been a long time, it's been tough. All of you have been able to train together. But my power, back then, just wasn't quite up to par as yours. So of course, going on that training journey. And what a training journey it was. You see a lot up there with the clouds. Sometimes it being so barren and so cold, you can't even see the surface. It taught me a lot. Patience, being calm about everything. And you can see that. Well, it seems like you've gotten a lot stronger. Well then, what do you think? Is it time to do some battles? We'll see just how strong you've gotten, huh? Show us your swag. Can't wait to see it. I've worked hard to get this power. I'll show you, Unicorno, and you too, Zarafa. Let's go. This is gonna be awesome. Just as you all have been using the conditions to get stronger, I have too, even being up in the skies. So why not settle this in a special stadium? Well. An ice stadium, huh? I'm fine with that. It'll help us get that much stronger. We have been going throughout all these storms, and even going down to that pond, skating across it, helping us to maintain our stamina and our balance. Us tornado bays, no. Tornadoes are unforgiving. And it doesn't matter the conditions, whether it's cold or warm. We use them to get stronger. And we're gonna this time. It's gonna be great. Well then, let's see that power that you've gotten, Eagle. I'm taking you out here and now with my power. I've got this attack and I worked hard to get it. Yeah. Let's see if you can get by my attack, Zarafa. And you, Eagle. Can't wait to see how strong you've gotten. I know you're looking pretty swaggy. But let's see if it'll be enough to take me out. You're both gonna realize that I wasn't just using my power. What do you think I was gaining so much power? That I wasn't just using that power and using that training to sit there and fool around. How'd you think I get this power? You think I saved it just to charge my cell phone? No. I used it to prove just how strong I've gotten. I took my training very seriously, as I know all of you have been. And I'm going to prove it here and now. I, Tornado Eagle. It's great to have you back, Eagle. But let's see, can you handle in the stadium? Plus the stadium, it seems like the center part of it, it could be very thin. So we have to be careful. Yeah, raised on the top, but also thin at the bottom. What? Well, looks like I didn't have that much swag with that one. Come on. You didn't even get launched in right, Unicorno. I know that our training's done better than that. What big hits? The stadium has such big banks on it, so you can get major attacks in. Every single stadium is different, especially with these ice ones. Even having low grip, seems like there's a decent amount with this. Well then, stop that power, Zarafa. Now I have the center, and I won't go down. What? Gotcha. Use that swag. So, your power's gotten that much stronger, huh, Striker? I remember when we did train together before I went off. You having that great amount of attack, that untapped potential with that attack. It seems like you fully mastered it. And you, Zarafa, having a mix of both defense but also strong attack with the way your blade's shaped. It's great to see. Well then, it's time to show my power here. And now. That is as long as there's not a snipe shot. Let's go. Come on, Eagle. Now that's what I'm talking about. What? So, you waited for my attack. You moved out of the way. You knew that I was going to go after Eagle and got that hit. But you were sitting there laying in wait. Gotten so strong, Zarafa. Now's not a time to take it lightly. see both of your powers here and now. I'll show you power. I'll use my balance and win this. What? Looks like I got you again, Unicorno. So you're staying in, huh, Eagle? I see. You have gotten stronger. But can you win it with the stamina? Again, why do you think that I reserved my power to charge my cell phone? It's a given. You got strong attacks. And it appears you're in the lead with the wins right now. It's simple. If I can keep my balance, continue to stay balanced, and use my stamina and avoid your attacks, I can take this. Is that so? It's not going to be that simple, but I'm sure you could tell that. Every single hit with me has a great amount of power. You really sent me out? Well, looks like I got some payback right there, boy. So it looks like we're pretty much tied, Unicorno. 2 wins each. Well then, you care to settle this now? No problem. I didn't work hard to gain this power, so you both can just count me out. Don't count me out! What? I got it. But Unicorno, you did get that 3rd win, so I guess you do win it overall. Nah. You gain power for sure. But this isn't over. We're gonna go to 4. If I do get one more, then I will be. I won't let that happen. I'll take you out, Eagle, and then you're next, Unicorno. What? You're both crazy with your attacks. It's a given. If I keep my balance and avoid those attacks, I can take it. So, you managed to tie it up, huh? Nice strategy. Dodging that big clash between Unicorno and I. But this battle will settle it. It will be settled here and now. It will be. And I won't go down. What? You gotta be kidding me. Well. Look at that. Looks like I take it. I really went down? Oh, man. Well, Zarafa, you and I both have 4 points. But Eagle's not far behind. Let's see if you can do something about it, Eagle. I'm gonna get this swaggy hit in right here and now. Get ready. What? That was a great strategy that you came up with, Eagle. So I decided to use it. Even having my attack and such. If I manage to dodge those hits, then I can take it. Well, it looks like this battle's mine. Nah, I was so close too. I really lost again. Even after all that training. Up in the clouds for so long, separated from my own family, and it still wasn't enough. You know, Eagle, it's not all about winning. I get that you were far behind everyone else. Considering you were the absolute youngest out of all of us. It only made sense. You had to master your power. And you're so different than the rest of us. All of us were meant to train and such here in the lands. But you, being a special case, even being the youngest, you're an eagle. You had to soar in the skies in order to find your true potential. You may have gone down here, but isn't this the first battle you've had since you left? Yeah. What of it? Well, considering that you put off such a good fight and it was that close. Unicorno and I both had to use our full power in order to even win this. I had to use my full power in order to win this. With full power, I haven't got overpowered by Unicorno in those instances. There are even points when you sent me out. It shows you've gotten stronger. But it's not just about strength or being the strongest. It's about strategy as well. And it's also about the future of the world. There's a much bigger role that we have to fill. But I'm sure you knew that. When we were all younger, we had those discussions, right? Before you went off. We all had that duty. Being soldiers of this generation of Beyblade. There's many different kind of bays out there. That's what our ancestors told us. And it's time for us to answer that call to action. And you had to get stronger. We all had to get stronger. But you caught up with us. It was exponential growth. I won this because I managed to dodge. Not because of power. Our powers are all on equal wavelengths. It's about who gets the right hit at the right moment. And just because of my strategy with that last battle, I managed to take it. Neither one of you. Don't you dare downplay your powers. You hear me? Zarafa. Zarafa? Do you hear me? Yeah. I got you. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah. I'll have more swag in the next battle for sure. You did very, very well, Eagle. Even being the youngest. You showed that true potential. It shows age doesn't matter. It's about doing what you can with your training. You went off and had your training. It was just as gruesome as the training we've all gone through. You cannot deny that. Yes, we had to separate for some time, but then we came back together. And since we did, we've been, of course, training to get stronger. But you, since you weren't at the level to train with us, you had to go off on your own and go up in those skies, up in the great clouds, in the great beyond, and use that to get stronger. That is no easy feat, even having to go and do that. But you managed to do so. You survived it. And you finally come back to us. You come back to us big time. Yeah, and with some serious swag, I might add. You see how he was moving around when he got hit? Even keeping his balance and such. He stood on the very edge of the stadium at a point. That was pretty sick. It shows. Even you mastered the ice. Even if the stadium is completely unorthodox in a different shape. Well, I did take getting stronger seriously, since I was the one that was outcasted. You were never outcasted. We saw that potential in you and just knew that you had to get stronger. And as we said, you're an eagle. Eagles soar through the skies. That's why you had to be sent to the skies in order to get stronger by yourself. And you finally returned. I know the others are going to be so happy to see you. That's for sure. Yeah, no doubt. It has felt really incomplete without you, man. Just glad to have you back. That's for sure. And seeing how strong you gotten, I know you're going to give the others a good fight for sure. Just showing your power here and now, showed big time. Can't wait to see the battles that we all had together. Unicorno. Zarafa. I guess I miss this feeling. This feeling of family, being together. Just having to go off and train by myself for so long. It was tough. But it was worth it. And I gained that power. I see now. I did have hatred and anger in my heart while going and training. I was only set on winning. But it's not always just about winning. It's about getting stronger. And it really did make me stronger. Even these battles here and now. I learned a lot. I can't wait to learn more when I get to face the others. I noticed how strong El Drago is. Can't wait to show him my strength. It's gonna be great. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be amazing for us all to battle together again. Heh, no doubt. It's gonna be swaggy. Alright. Well, I guess it's time. You definitely proved yourself. It's time for us to all go and meet back up with them. Everybody's gonna be glad to see you. Yeah, that's for sure. Alright then. Time to go see the fam. Let's go.